Yeah, so hello precious people. Today I also felt an urge of showing you my church and the level that it has reached. It's being built, and I felt an urge of showing you the level that it has reached. Yeah, so I'm gonna show you the church, how it is, and how it has been built to the level that it has reached. Yeah, so this is the church, and as you can see from inside, that one, it's where people gather, because the church is not yet come into completion. Yeah, the building is on, it has not come into completion, so they're using this church, they're using the inside place to gather during the church activity. Yeah, so this is the far that the church has reached, and the roofing has not taken place here due to inadequate finance. Yeah, so also got a church member here that would introduce his name, maybe to tell us one or two, three things about the church, and maybe to tell us on the year that the building or the construction began, and it has taken how long, yeah, to reach this far. So he can just introduce to us his name and tell us what he has. Yeah, so good morning.
Good morning to you.
Oh, you're fine?
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much. So today I've visited this our church here, so that I can show the world the construction and the good work that the Lord has done in this place. But we have reached this far, so that I can also show the world so that anyone that is willing to help can at least give us that aid. Yeah, so it's a plea request from us that maybe someone can help us so that this church can come into completion. Yeah, so literally which year did the construction begin of this church? Yeah, leave alone this one, the construction, yeah, the permanent building, which year did you just begin it?
This building has already takes almost 3 years now.
Yeah.
My name first is Bernard Okanudo.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
I'm Pastor Bernard Okanudo.
Yeah, Pastor Bernard Okanudo.
This
Yeah.
church is our church. We have started it on 2020.
2020.
It has already now 3 years.
It's now 3 years down the line.
We are almost 40 people inside the church.
Yeah.
And we are struggling with this church from the beginning up to now. So we just request any help, anybody who is willing to help us for roofing. So we are now reached wherever you are seeing it now.
Yes.
So anybody who is willing to help us, God can help him seriously.
Yeah.
So we just praying God, if God can help us through somebody to help us.
Okay.
That's my issue.
Okay, thank you so much. So that you have heard from Pastor Bernard Anudo. Yeah, so he's the pastor to this church, and as he has just said, we are 40 in number in this church. But this other building, it is so small, so it's not enough for the gathering to take place here. That is the reason as to why they came with an idea of building a new church, so that people can gather here more. Yeah, and they are also expecting visitors to come, and so that this church can have a development. People may be here, a lot of people may be here. That is the reason as to why this church is being built, because the other one is not enough. So it's a plea request, and it's indeed a humble request from Pastor Bernard, so that please, whoever is watching this video, may you come, may God enter into your heart, so that you can help this church, so that it can reach somewhere. This is a house of God, and it's being built. Please, it's a humble request that may you help this church, so that at long last it can come into completion, and the church members will also feel gracious. So just gonna ask him again, what have they done that this church has reached this far? What have they done? Is it did they do a fundraising or what? Because or did they manage them? They manage it themselves. So literally, how did you manage to reach this far? Like, or did you raise some amount of money? Is just the church members, or it is how did you do it so that you can reach this far? Was it fundraising or what? How did you do it?
According to people in this church, mostly we have women,
Yeah.
and most of them are widows.
Yeah.
So we just do fundraising. We just do fundraising. That's why we reach
Okay.
wherever we are now.
Okay.
And we cannot be able to take it one by one.
Yeah.
So we just pull one another
Yeah.
so that we can get effort.
Yeah.
So we use, the method we use is fundraising.
Fundraising.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. So they have used the method that they have used here. It's fundraising so that they can reach this far, because their number, however how much it is 40, but they could not raise it themselves. So that is the reason as to why they have used a method of fundraising. Yeah, and I'm also not forgetting, this is also my church. You people who are watching, this is my church. I can't forget also to mention my name, and Mason Baba Mike, who we have known all along. This is also his church. Grandma Mike, this is also his church. All these village people are gathering in this church. Grandma Bravis, and Peter, this is their church. Yeah, so this is where they gather. I will just like to tour you to this place so that you can see it, and whosoever is willing to help, yeah, when you're watching this video, please may God enter into your heart so that you can help this church to come into completion, and it shall be boom, and the people shall gather here in a joyous manner. Yeah, so I'm just gonna tour you to this place. This is their church that they are originally gathering here. Yeah, and it's quite not looking good. That is the reason as to why they want to build another one. This one is muddy. Yeah, as you can see, it is muddy, and it's somehow bending because it can even fall during rainy seasons. Yeah, but we thank God, the church has also struggled to reach this far. Yeah, this is the far that the church has reached, and it's a plea request. It's a plea request from the church. Yeah, just as Pastor Bernard has said, it's indeed a plea request from our hearts that may you help this church so that it can come into completion. Yeah, so that people will gather here. Yeah, I can also see here, this is the work of the little children of the Sunday school team that have done this planting of the flowers. They also want their church to look so nice. So it won't look so nice minus this place coming into completion. Yeah, the roofing has not taken place here, and also the plastering has not taken place here. Yeah, but these people, I can say they've indeed worked hard. Yeah, they've indeed worked hard to the extra mile that they can. But with your effort, someone else's effort, yeah, when we add them all together, then it shall come into a great thing. Yeah, so it's indeed a plea request. As you can see, those were the bricks that are being used here for the church, and also they also have okay, yeah, that is the bricks that they're using for making the church here. So it is indeed a plea request. I'm repeating, that is the reason as to why I use the repetition term. It is a plea request from the church. Yeah, help these people and help this church, and God will bless you abundantly. Yeah, so that is all that I heard about this church. And whoever is watching, wherever you're watching from, be it California, be it Japan, be it Germany, be it USA, Britain, please, wherever you're watching from, please remember to help in this church so that it can come to completion, and the members of the church will be so much happy, and you will be blessed. Yeah, I was also forgetting something. So it is Pastor Bernard is the one that gave the church community a land to build a church. So it's Pastor Bernard is the one who gave a church community a land here. So is the reason as to why people are in this church. So he's the one who gave the church community a land to build a church. People, as you can just see that church how it's looking like. Please help this church that it can come into completion. It's indeed a plea request. Help this church that it can come to completion. We want to do away with the one that is inside there, and we begin our new church outside here. Thank you so much. Yeah, so that is how it was, and that is how I've toured you into my church, and you have heard from Pastor Bernard Anudo how he has said and how he has shared his plea request to you. Yeah, so thank you so much, whoever is watching this video. Please, it's a plea request, that's as we have just said, and may you help this church so that it can come into completion and people gather here. Yeah, wherever you're watching from, when you're coming, this is your first time watching my videos, remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Moses the Journalist, and remember to comment and tell us what we should do literally in this village, so that the village can have good developments. Yeah, bye bye, and one love to everyone, and let us meet next time when I shall prepare you another next video. Happy moments.